Susie, a week off from Premier 15's action, but I'm sure after that win away against Wasps, training must be as intense as possible going into this weekend.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the girls had a couple of lighter days, and then it's kind of been looking at the things we needed to make some improvements on, and then a bit of more of the same, just prepping for a huge game against Saracens.
And that win, making it 7 in a row, must make you feel, and the confidence within the side, that you can go and beat any team now in this league.
Yeah, it does really. I mean, we've beaten, Saracens, Harlequins, Wasps, 3 very, very good sides. We haven't beaten Loughborough yet, but they're coming. It makes our girls feel confident. And I think I said it to you before, the beauty of our girls is they don't know everyone in the league, so every team is just another team for them, and that's how we're dealing with every game, and we're coming out with some good results. So yeah, 4 to go of the regular season, and it doesn't come any bigger than Saracens away.
And that game, you say, when they came here, you might have thought that potentially they maybe underestimated us a little bit, because we come out the blocks pretty quickly against them here, didn't we?
Possibly, who knows? They've never been here, they never played against us. What we did was impose our physicality very early on, and we never let up, and that was what really made the difference at the end of the day. They didn't suddenly become a poor side, they just couldn't really play, and that's what we need to do to all sides. So we've been learning lessons, and we learned more lessons since that game, as they will have done, and they're developing. They have quality players all across the board, whether they're missing players or whoever's playing is in that Saracens shirt and they're a good player. So we're under no illusions about the task that's ahead, but the girls feel pretty ready for it.
And last week we saw a few changes positionally. What are we seeing this week? Have we seen any changes in the side?
Well, we could see Linda's back in, which is great. So she just she wasn't quite right for Wasps, but she's back in, which means that Kate Zachary will make that move to 13 on the weekend. Kate's a very, very good player. She's played on the 7 circuit. She's quick, she's very versatile, very able. We're not going to massively change the way that we play just because she puts a 13 shirt on. I mean, 7 and 13, quite interchangeable skills. So, and that for us, we believe at the moment, gets our strongest team on the field. That'll be quite exciting. Apart from that, not really any personnel changes, and that's a real bonus, isn't it? Being able to pretty much turn out the same pack week in, week out, and the same set of half-backs, and then the rest kind of starts to take shape outside that.
And the final one from me, obviously we had the news a couple of weeks ago about the World Cup not going ahead, which is obviously a very negative thing, but there's some great news this week about what's looking forward from World Rugby's side of things, from women's rugby, and how exciting that is.
Yeah, to be a female player is just unbelievable at the moment. Is it Six Nations? If it's not Six Nations, it's, they announced this morning the new World 7 Series dates, super exciting. And then, as you said, a couple of days ago, this W15, I think they're calling it, which is going to be an extraordinary competition, a worldwide competition every year apart from a World Cup season. So that just absolutely raises the roof in terms of the competition across the female game, and gives everyone that level, whatever the appropriate level, to be playing very, very competitive games, which hasn't been a reality. Now everyone's going to want to be in that top tier, but actually the second tier is going to be super competitive as well. So amazing news for the women's game, and it's only going from strength to strength.